Hey, Lisa here from the Crow and More Show, and get ready for a special Crow and More report, September 11th, 2012. It has been 11 years ago today that the tragedy of so many Americans losing their lives in New York, in Washington, D.C., in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. And here on the Crow and More Show, I wanted to take this time to reflect on the state of things in our country since that time. That day was a very, very unique day because it caught many Americans by surprise. There were many Americans who didn't know that there were people around the world that wanted to do us harm. So let's move forward 11 years and let's look at the state of where things are today. Today, in my town, Muslims are holding blood drives down in places like Dallas City Hall and places to show solidarity for life. And that is a beautiful thing. And I applaud those Muslims in that community for doing that wonderful thing, because there's always a blood shortage, and it does promote the idea of the sanctity of human life. But we've got a very serious problem in this country still. Last week was the Democratic National Convention. Last week there was a large event for the Muslim community, a prayer event, and an imam was invited to speak at the event, who was a radical jihadist, an enemy of this country. Now, when that was found out, his invitation was rescinded. Supposedly that is what happened. My question is, how did he get invited in the first place to such an event? And how does a party that is dealing with enemies of the state even have a chance of getting elected in this country? Now, if that's too radical a thing for me to say to you, I'm sorry. There is no reason that imam, or however you want to say it, was invited in the first place. What about the men and women who died on September 11th? What about our servicemen and women who left their homes, their families, to try to address this threat and to curtail it and to finally get the mastermind of that event, one of the masterminds of that event, and the bankroller of that event, Osama bin Laden. Today is a time of reflection, and I'm going to do that. I'm about to have lunch, and then I'm going to take you and show you the beautiful memorial, the 9/11 memorial in our town in Grapevine, Texas, which is near my home. And I'll get to that right after this.
Well, how are you too, Chair?
Well, here I am at the 9/11 Memorial in Grapevine, Texas.
Chair, we forgot all about
the
it.
Memorial Foundation of Texas, or 9/11 2001 Memorial Foundation of Texas, is responsible for this beautiful memorial. So you can donate, those that are Texans can donate, because there's 2 more memorials that they're going to build. Here it is, September 11th, 2012. 11 years ago today. It was a beautiful, beautiful September day. Just like today. But today we are remembering the events that happened on that day. People are coming and leaving memorials here at this beautiful memorial that was built a few years ago. This is what the private sector can do, people. This was not done by public funds. This was done by a foundation. This foundation is going to be building 3 memorials. This one is in memorandum of the flight crew people who've lost their lives on 9/11, and as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. The city of Grapevine, Texas, which is my neighboring city, did not, we did not sit around and wait for money. We went out and we put together money and we built this beautiful memorial for this day. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this report from me today. This beautiful September day when we as a nation never forget what happened 11 years ago. And don't forget to listen to the Carl Moore Show live Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We look forward to hearing from you.